Hi, this is Jason Salemi. I'm an associate professor of epidemiology at the University of South Florida College of Public Health, and I just want to take a few minutes today to highlight a new feature that I've added to my dashboard today on July 8th. And the theme of that is that granularity of data on age is important. It's important if you happen to only be interested in certain age groups like the school age population or the elderly. It's important if you want to do geospatial comparisons of counties that may differ on their distribution of age. It's important for a number of reasons. And what I've seen so far, this is the main Florida Department of Health dashboard. First of all, this is just not a criticism. This is just my observations and the data that I kind of yearn for when I'm looking at the information on COVID-19 in the state. They provide nice maps like this that are shaded according to total numbers of cases, which of course is one important thing. But of course, as you can imagine, there's probably going to be more cases where more people live, right? So this is not the rate of COVID-19. It just gives you the number of cases. This is the community coronavirus dashboard, another, really excellent map. It provides a lot of useful information. But again, when we go to the county level breakdown, it's all age groups combined. And even, when they provide the distribution of ages, it's by county, but this just tells us numbers. It doesn't tell us rates. It doesn't dive deeper into data that may be important to us all. And even my own dashboard as of yesterday, I also provide a county level map. I've got a nice tooltip so you can see down here at the bottom right. If you hover over a county, you get information on the total population in the county, the median age of the population versus the median age of cases. You get the numbers of cases and deaths and hospitalizations and emergency department visits, as well as the rates of all of those things. So I thought there was a lot of good information that I was providing. But in terms of, doing a county level comparison or being able to drill down, this is still on all age groups combined. So what I've added is a new dashboard, and so you'll see at the top right here, you'll be able to pick any 5-year, this is based on census reporting, any 5-year age group of interest and drill down deeper. So for example, if I go back to that previous map, you can see where the red shading and the orange shading is. But if I'm just interested in infants through children age 4, the map looks obviously a little bit different. We've got shades of green, meaning that among this population of 0 to 4 age group, in those counties that are shaded green, there's less than 1 in 500 of those infants through age 4 that have actually been diagnosed with coronavirus. And you don't see a lot of red on the map. Only one county actually has red. Again, lending it, you to believe, well, in this age group, if this was my area of interest, my concerns are very different, or just what I focus on is very different than if I look at all age groups combined, right? So what if I was interested in a different age group? This is the 15 to 19-year-old age group. And again, I'm hovered over Miami-Dade for no particular reason. It's just a large county, and it presents the tooltip out to the right. But just for comparison purposes, right? In the 0 to 4 age group, the case rate, what's written here in the red font, was 4.2 per 1,000. So among every 1,000 infants to children age 4 in Miami-Dade County, 4.2 of them have been diagnosed with coronavirus. That's very different in the 15 to 19-year-old age group. And so again, you just see something different as you start to drill down to specific age groups. If I focus in on the 20 to 24, of course, we've heard a lot about this age group driving high numbers of cases in more recent days. And again, you see a very different picture if we drill down specifically to those age 20 to 24. Now I've got it where a lot of counties are showing that more than 1 in 50 people in this age group have already been diagnosed officially with COVID-19, let alone the numbers that might have been asymptomatic or pre-symptomatic and have not yet shown to test positive. And so again, you can drill down on cases, on deaths for any age group. Again, I then focus on the 65 to 69-year-old age group. Obviously, the case-fatality rate is much higher in this age group. But again, you can start to drill down and see how the picture changes depending on the age group of interest. And of course, now the county-level comparisons in terms of the rates of COVID-19 diagnosis make much more sense, because now you're restricting to a very narrow age group. So you're not necessarily worried, like in the overall map, you might say, oh, well, the individuals who live in county X are a lot older on average than the individuals in county Y. So that might explain why you see the difference in colored shadings. When you're able to drill down by particular age group, I think these, age is much less of a confounder, as we might say in epidemiology. And then the last thing that I put up here that's just for informational purposes, it's a correlation plot. Each bubble on the plot is a different county. And so what I have here on the y-axis is the median age among cases. So among all cases with COVID-19 that have been diagnosed in that county, what is the median age among those cases? And then on the x-axis, I have the median age among the entire population in the county. And so what this shows you, I've hovered over Sarasota County here. Anything that lies below this diagonal line that I've drawn here shows you that the median age of cases tends to be much younger than the median age in the population. So in Sarasota, the median age of the population is almost 56 years of age, whereas the median age among cases is much younger at 43 years. Contrast that to Calhoun County, yes, a small county with lower numbers of cases, but in this case, the average or the median age of the entire population is somewhere around 40 years old, but the median age of cases is 65. So these counties that lie above the line tend to have cases that are older than the population median age would suggest. So anyway, just some new pieces of information that you might find interesting. I hope to get your feedback. Please feel free to visit my site, play with the data. Let me know what you think. Thanks so much for your time.